What's up, everybody? Joe White here. Man, I just finished Daredevil Born Again Season 2. How this show can lose half its viewership is beyond me, man. Well, I mean, it's not really beyond me because Season 1 was meh. But Season 2, y'all need to rewatch. Y'all need to jump back on board with this stuff. Season 2 fucking kicks ass. I am not lying here, man. Especially that ending. That ending. Wow. Wow, I did not expect that. Because based off the spoiler alert, by the way, everybody, from the screenshots we saw, it looked like Wilson Fisk and Daredevil were both are going to be in jail, but no, ends up Wilson Fisk got away again, and Matt Murdock is in jail. And I know how everybody is comparing the part where he's like, "I am Daredevil" to the "I am Iron Man" deal. I mean, how else is he supposed to tell everybody he's fucking Daredevil? You know? What's he supposed to do? Draw a picture in crayon? Me equals Daredevil. No. And then the part where the district attorney for the state, he's just like, are we really supposed to believe that a blind guy, and he throws the fucking billy club and it goes across, ricochets off the wall and he catches it? Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. I mean, golly, what? This is what Marvel Television should be doing. Now, I was bummed there is no after credit scene, so it doesn't leak anything for the future. And it makes me wonder, are they going to put this out? Like, what's going to happen after Doomsday? Because Doomsday leads into Battle World, and once Battle World is created, there is no more alternate realities. There is no more 616 and 282 and 227 and 6969 and all this mess. So season 3 is going to have to take place after Secret Wars. So I don't know how they're going to spin this in the overall timeline of the MCU, but I am ready for more Daredevil Born Again. This show kicks ass. I mean, absolutely kicks ass. So that's kind of like my mini review of this show, man. Deborah Ann Wool as Karen Page is amazing. She has come a long way since True Blood, man. Let me tell you. A long way. I can't see anybody else playing Karen Page except for her. Just like I can't see anybody but Gwyneth Paltrow playing Pepper Potts, you know. Um, and then of course, Vincent D'Onofrio is Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, fucking amazing, and Charlie Cox is Daredevil, crazy. I would like to know though, and I wonder if they're going to address this during Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Where's Spider-Man while all this shit's going down in New York? We know this is all part of the same timeline now. Or is it? Because this could be happening on another fucking Earth. I hope not, but whatever. I'm just glad this multiverse shit's coming to an end soon, within the next 5 years. Now we got to talk about Mason Rook. Whew. So he debuted or reappeared because he debuted last week and everybody thought he was a fan. Then he debuts this weekend on NXT and attacks Tony D'Angelo, throws up a fake-ass white boy gang sign. If you don't know, now you know, with this fucking British accent. Really? This is I'm all for giving people, the big fat guy in wrestling can work. But this guy, go back to look at pictures of Gunther when he first started out. I don't even think Gunther looked this bad. This guy looks like a lesbian version of early 2010s Gunther. I mean, like, this guy is just, or Walter as he was known then. I mean, this guy just, wow. He doesn't have it. The crowd's chanting, he's big, he's bad, he kicked you in the head, whatever that means. That's the friends and family part of the audience, or that one section of the crowd is where all the damn NXT students sit. and try to get the crowd to chant whatever they want them to chant. The rest of the crowd just fucking rejected this, man. As Jim Cornette would say, it's deader than Kelsey's nuts. But man, they got to do something better with this guy. Already he needs a new look. He looks like a fucking lesbian version of, Mass Transit. For those who don't know, Mass Transit was the guy that New Jack sliced wide open in ECW. Just look it up. Look up Mass Transit incident, and you'll see the similarities. This guy looks like fucking Mass Transit. Looks like he has no place in there, man. The Performance Center is there for you to work out. That dude better be in there 5 days a fucking week. Now, the cannonball thing that he did, that was impressive. That was kind of impressive. Lifting D'Angelo up and cannonballing him on top of the guy in the corner. That was pretty cool. But they got to do better than that with this guy, man, to get him over. And I don't see this ever flying on the main roster. Who knows? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video, folks. We'll see you down the road. Well, I was going to end the show there, but I just got news. Here it is about noon on Wednesday the 6th of May. And Ted Turner has passed away. And Ted Turner has been a big, big part of my life from a perspective of sports. He owned the Atlanta Braves for many, many years. And I went to one of the games at the last season of Turner Field in downtown Atlanta, which was still, even in its waning years, it was still an excellent ballpark to go to. And more importantly, Ted Turner owned WCW for a while, or Time Warner, or Ted Turner's parent company owned WCW for a while. Ted Turner is the reason why WCW, started the Monday Night Wars with WWE. And he built the Superstation, which was the first big, huge cable station that went from coast to coast in TBS. And he said, as long as I'm in charge, wrestling will always be on the Superstation. There were two programs that built that Superstation into the monster that it is today. One was the Andy Griffith Show. Actually, there were three programs. Andy Griffith Show, Braves Baseball, WCW Wrestling. Later on, Ted would merge his company with AOL, and then it would become AOL Time Warner. And things weren't the same after that. He pretty much became a figurehead. And I think he has said that, if he had to do it all over again, he would never merge those companies. The second he merged those companies together, about a year later, WCW folded, thanks to Jamie Kellner coming in and saying, nope, no more wrestling. We're going to cancel the time slot. The Braves barely air on Turner Television now. I think they air on Fox Sportsnet South, which then became Bally Sportsnet South, and now I don't know what they air on, but TBS and TNT still have a somewhat relationship with the Braves organization. So R.I.P. Ted Turner. Thank you for giving us somewhere to go every Monday night for those years that you did. And we'll see you down the road.
I bought myself a network. I bought myself a World Series. I bought myself a library of classic movies. Heck, I even colorized a few of them. So why can't I buy the WWF?
We've been trying, Ted.
Well, then how come their wrestling is still better than ours?
They've got better athletes. All we've got are the disloyal, greedy has-beens from the 80s.
Who you calling a has-been, brother?
Can't blame a guy for trying to make a buck.
Who you calling disloyal? Besides, I started in the 70s, not the 80s.
Well, then go out there and buy me some of those WWF Generation Superstars.
The new WWF generation. It's not for sale.
Huckster, what if we called you the boy toy? Yeah. That's good. I like it.